skills. It's Coach Hodge. Today we're going to start learning how to juggle. Juggling is something that is easy that you can actually learn to do from your house. You don't need a lot of space to do it, and we don't really need supplies. There are 3 steps to juggling. Just because you can do step 1 and 2 doesn't mean you automatically jump to step 3. You need to practice each step, and then every time I start to juggle, I always go back to step 1 to warm up, step 2, and then step 3. All right, for supplies, the one that I'm going to use is a sock. Make sure that you are using clean socks. It helps if they are a longer sock. You just roll them into themselves and it becomes your juggling instrument, okay? Besides that, I do have scarves. If you do not have a scarf at home, you can use a rag. Dryer sheets are great. Something that when you throw, it will go back gently, okay? It's a little windy, so I'm not going to throw it right now. And then the hardest thing you can do is if you have a tennis ball, baseball, something like that, because it is not going to squish in your hand, so it might bounce a little easier and be harder to juggle, okay? So make sure you either get socks, some kind of scarves, or if you want to be really crazy, you can try with a tennis ball. I do not recommend that. All right, so step 1, you're just going to use one juggling instrument. So I have one sock here. You're just going to practice throwing from your right hand, having it go up in the air a little bit above eye level, and then catching it with your left. And then same thing with your left hand, you're going to throw it, have it go a little bit above eye level, and catching it with your right, okay? You need to be really good at throwing it and make sure that's going to drop over to your other side. If I throw it with my right hand and I have to go like this to catch it, okay, imagine when I have 3 socks going at once, that's not going to work. So you really need to practice just throwing, catching, throwing, catching. You should not be moving your feet, okay? Goes a little bit above eye level and almost goes where my other hand is waiting for it. I am catching it underhand and releasing it underhand. That will be important later. So one more time, right? Left hand throws, right hand catches, right hand throws, left hand catches, okay? Doing that over and over and over. Great warm up. Try and do some tricks. I don't know, whatever you want to do, okay? An activity to actually make step 1 harder. The hand that I will be catching it with, you're going to touch your opposite foot before you catch it. If I'm throwing it with this hand, I'm going to touch my foot before I catch it, like this. And then I'm going to switch, touching it that way, okay? This is just getting you really good at throwing, catching, moving your hands to where it's supposed to be. All right, you have moved on to step 2. Now we are going to use 2 socks. The way this works, I always throw first with my right hand, okay? You are going to throw just like we were practicing, and as soon as you throw this, you're also going to throw the left one right after. So it looks like throw, throw, catch, catch, okay? Whichever one you're throwing first, that's the one you're catching first, okay? So once again, the theme, okay? Throw, throw, catch, catch. Where it's really important that you're accurate with your throws, that way you're not moving your arms all over the place, okay? It's going to look like an X when you do it, okay? Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch, okay? Keep practicing that. So you are on step 2, throw, throw, catch, catch. That's when it starts to get difficult, okay? Something that's going to help you in the long run, right? You shouldn't be running all over your house. You can either put your back to the wall, or if you kneel down on the ground, that makes it so once you have a bad throw, you can't go chasing after it. So So this might be a little harder, but it's really going to train you that your throws need to be accurate and you're going to be staying in the same place. Okay, so one more time. We're throw, throw, catch, catch. It almost looks like an X. Okay, throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Notice I released it and it goes higher. That's going to give me more time to move my hand to catch it, right? If I just do little throws like that, I don't give myself a lot of time. One more. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. All right?